It's like,
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Ross Patterson Revolution! Brought to you by GhostBed.com.
Ditch the gas station energy drinks and overpriced coffee. Cardomax Energy Intensifier will give you the clean, great-tasting boost your day needs. Owned and operated by former Navy SEAL Sean Matson. He was just on the show. Cardomax Energy Intensifier is packed with B3, B6, and B12 vitamins, caffeine, and BCAAs to keep you dialed in throughout your day. Use the promo code Nooners to get 30% off your next 4 orders at cardomax.com. That's cardomax.com. Helping you achieve your max. Thank you, Dan. Thank you for your help. Hello, everyone. Hello, Nooners. Yeah, we are kind of starting around noon these days.
It's crazy how that happens.
I know. Dan's very appreciative of that. But I did say last week that we might be able to do some hospital shows and... Internet, not great. You're right, Bob. Internet, not great. So we're going to try for some audio stuff. Look, it's just a long process. He's fine. He lived, motherfuckers. He lived. He's going to live. There's no question about that. It's just getting back. Getting back. I'm very protective of the image. I would want him to do that for me, right?
Right.
I would want him to come in and pluck my chin hairs. Would he? I don't know. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's my greatest fear.
He would make you work.
Yeah, he would make me work.
Right.
Any kind of if I come to in any way, I'll have a computer in front of me.
Yeah, you're not going to be able to officially die until you hit publish one last time.
Yeah. Yes. It's so true, right? Yeah. So I think I'm just a little bit more protective of the image, and I want him to be 100%, and I think you guys want that too, right? So I'm sorry again. I apologize in advance. You're getting me today and the Booth boys, although Giorgio's not here, and we don't know where he is. And when he strolls in, you guys, I am roasting him because who knows what he's doing.
Right.
Do you know what I mean?
I know. He could be rolling with Tim Kennedy.
Right?
He could be on another podcast.
He could be on another podcast. He could be hanging with his lady.
Yeah.
That he loves so much and he's going to be with forever.
Yeah.
Okay? So I don't know, but I'll definitely be roasting him.
She could have casted a spell because she is a witch.
She's a witch.
Mm-hmm. She's a Wiccan.
And she could have him on, so she does like the supplement thing. She has him on a lot of stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, that's very reminiscent to me of the poisoning of the husbands, which I know
crystals,
so well.
Yes, plenty of crystals.
The what?
Plenty of crystals in the house, I'm sure.
Lots of crystals.
Yep. I made this argument to a friend of mine who is very into crystals. She puts them around to influence sometimes her husband's behavior, including sexually. And I was like, what's the line?
That's real?
For date rape on that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. If it was the other way around.
Can you consent if you're under magic?
You have to first. Now, here's the difference: is Bob, you believe in all this shit, right?
No.
Or you just think it's funny?
I think it's fun. The ghosts.
Okay.
I believe in ghosts. The crystals.
The crystals, not so much.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. So you're friends with people like that?
Yeah, she's great. She was the one.
Crystals?
She threw our baby shower.
Oh, nice.
This is one of her little weird things that she does.
Sure.
Veronica?
No, not Veronica.
Oh.
Did he say would I like her?
Yeah, you would like this person actually.
Oh,
Yeah,
yeah,
it's
probably.
just like one of her quirks.
Yeah. I'm part hippie too. Like I
Yeah.
could definitely float into like weird
Yeah.
stuff sometimes, and I have to be like pulled out.
Yeah. No, she just threw a big party at her house this weekend and bought us like hurricanes because we got married in New Orleans and like that type of thing. Like real boozy. She's great, but she does like crystals. And
Now look, everybody's got to have a thing, right?
Right.
No one's going to be just perfect.
Right.
And I will say this. I gravitate more towards people like that than totally straight-laced by the book, right?
We were just talking about being too vanilla off air.
We were.
You need a little...
You need a little bit because it just makes things, A, interesting, and then B, you can let your guard down a little bit.
Yeah.
Right? So, like, I just get along with weirdos more.
Yeah.
Right? Than, like, a straight-laced person where I'm worried that I'm, like, the weirdo, which I've definitely been before.
It's like,
I did find out that I've been, like, the weirdo that's been brought to, like, the, like, more conservative type when I first moved to North Carolina. There's, like, the MLM, like, very straight-laced, you know, ladies that wear all the same, Lily Pulitzer or whatever. And I was, like, brought as, like, she's so weird. You're gonna love her. Do you know what I mean? Like, I was the little pet that,
You sound like the kid from California. You sound like the main character in, like, Hocus Pocus, right? He's from L.A.
Yeah.
And he moves to the Northeast.
Yeah,
You know
and
what I mean?
she's really weird. She just says whatever, right? And then I would, like, come to middle, right? Or something in a like, kind of boring, straight-laced MLM party. I found that out after. At the time, I was like, they think I'm just like them, right? Like, I'm fooling them, right? No, I wasn't fooling them. They just, like, prepped everybody before and was like, she's going to say whatever, but that's just her kind of thing. So, you're welcome, Wilmington. Sorry, I'm looking for this. So, what do we name it today?
Devil went down to Astroworld.
The devil went down to Astroworld. So it's something that we talked about before. It's something that we need to talk about because that's what's, like, going on. But fucking A, this shit is tragic. The one thing I do want to say is never mind. Giorgio's here. Time to roast him. Giorgio, were you rolling? Were you doing some kind of seance? Were you on a podcast? Were you getting busy with your lovely girlfriend that you're going to be with forever? What was it, Giorgio?
I was touching dudes.
Oh, you were rolling around with dudes.
Not to be confused with rolling on Molly, which I think would be Jabe's acceptable.
Oh, yes. I would be like, you're on Molly? I love you. Thank you.
No, but I hope everyone knows that everything was nice and set up for when they came in here. Jabe's had her.
No, we know that. No, we know that.
Okay.
No, it was great. There was nothing wrong. We just missed your lovely face, and we were just wondering what was up. You know what I mean? Because there's so many things that you are, like, doing now with your life. Whereas before it was like, what's he doing? Smoking weed. Okay, cool. Like, he's probably slept here last night, like that kind of stuff. And now it's like, we don't know where you are. You have a life.
Like a good gospel son, have walked out into the desert to spread the news of Tetherball Media Academy to the people of Austin.
No, he's more like Carmen Sandiego on the
run. Exactly. You were working out, which I love and I condone, obviously. But yeah, we just didn't know. You just bring a certain, like, do you know what I mean?
A little pop.
You bring a certain energy that we just love, right? Everybody?
Aww.
Yes. See, people are like, okay, Papa G. Okay, great.
Now I'm really scared about what happened in the first 6 minutes of this episode.
I promise I told them too, I'm not doing that anymore. Okay? Because I want you to be happy at home. I'm not doing anything anymore.
Someone
not commenting.
In the chat, let me know what's going on.
You guys, be honest, you guys. I really didn't say anything. All I said was, could he be exactly what I said to you? Could he be on another podcast? Could he be working out? Could he be doing some kind of seance?
I just had to cure my chakras, realign them,
Exactly. That's all we said.
I'm no longer allowed to shave my pubes.
You can't?
It's your body, bro.
Oh, because of some kind of ritual?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Like she needs it. She needs to harvest them?
I think we're going to make some sort of rope.
Ah, boy.
So hard. But I'm not gonna say anything, right? Okay?
The face said it all.
The silence says it all. But no, you seem great, you seem happy, and that's all I care about,
All
sweet
the
boy.
podcasts, even outside this network, kind of come back to that. And I'm really afraid when she's going to watch one of them.
She listens to this one. Okay? Which is why I make faces only.
She did make a very nice balsamic grilled chicken last night with some sweet potato gnocchi and some brown butter glaze.
Oh my gosh. I like all of that. I love that for you. I love that for you.
So you put up with the crazy as long as the chicken reaches 165 internal temp.
Hear that, Dan? What? I'm not saying anything. I'm just saying, right?
It's just tossing life advice around.
That would require
can't-
my girlfriend to be able to cook. So
She doesn't listen.
Yeah, she didn't listen. It's fine.
She doesn't listen. It's fine.
She's real good at the skin stuff, though.
She is.
Westlake Dermatology, go ahead and check it out.
Does she do stuff with your skin because it looks good?
That's why I glow.
Does she
Love
have
it.
Do we have a promo code for that yet?
No.
Okay, well, if you need health advice from my girlfriend, use promo code Giorgio.
Yeah, exactly.
to receive
Exactly. If
1
you
week
need
free.
non-traditional health advice,
Aaron Rodgers-esque health
yes.
advice.
That shows that none of you watch the Patreon because her and her friend, who's also a health expert, broke down the whole Aaron Rodgers story on the Patreon.
They did?
Yeah. They're really pro Aaron Rodgers now.
Oh, God.
And
Okay.
apparently pro Pat McAfee as well. Neither one of them knew.
His now good friend Joe Rogan.
Yes.
Now good friend.
No, but one of them hates Joe Rogan. I don't really know why. Chelsea told me I can't bring him up around her anymore.
Joe Rogan is a polarizing figure. Yeah. Not everyone here loves him. You know what I'm saying? But very successful, and we respect everything he's done for the industry. Bill, has anyone asked Demi Lovato her thoughts on Astroworld tragedies? We're going to get to that. Craig, we are here for you, Giorgio. Let us help you. I didn't say anything before you got here. I promise I didn't say anything. Oh, I need to thank Nooners, now that you guys are all on here. Got the lovely flowers. Thank you so much from Gigi, JJ. Is that Jessica? Maybe? Or Julia. Is that Julia or Jessica? Anyways, JJ, Bill, Charlie, Holly, Joe, Matt, Sarah, and Timmy. Thank you guys so much.
I also think there's a package on Russ's desk.
Yes, and I got, that was from Craig. Thank you, Craig. We got the hat, the Nooners hat. Yeah, it all helps. It all feels good. And, you know, it's helping morale, if anything else. And I think that's really important. Just ask Giorgio's girlfriend, right? It's all about the aura.
energy.
Now, it's all about the energy, man. So now we'll get to.
Can I confess one more thing first?
Can you what?
Confess one more thing.
Please. Can I say anything?
Yeah.
No?
This
Okay,
is the
go.
one you can, because this is the one that kind of got me.
Okay.
She did some sort of like steam where she squats over some herbs.
Oh yeah, like the goop, like vagina.
Yeah.
Vagina cleanse, vagina
Yeah.
steam.
Yeah.
That sounds oddly mainstream,
Yeah,
honestly,
yeah.
compared to some of the other stuff.
Okay, because that's the one that I was really like, what? Like you're just squatting over a bowl, which I'm assuming is ceramic. And there's just a dude with robes or something, or I guess a chick with robes. I don't know.
And is it steaming up?
I didn't really want to ask. I just
Oh.
pretended she didn't say it, because that whole image in my head could not have been less attractive.
Yeah, the squat is not
Yeah,
a.
no, it's very
I
Game
think
of
it's
Thrones.
a Seinfeld thing.
It's
but
how you
like,
gave birth back in the day. You're just
Exactly.
standing up, grabbing onto a pole or something.
naked,
Yeah.
great. Naked squatting, horrific, right?
was a-
so it's like very crazy.
Really cute, very average-looking blonde girl in yoga pants downstairs. I'm assuming she was miserable, but for a moment I pretended what our life was like together.
You can say that. You can say that, but I can't say how long is this one gonna last.
Well, because we all know I'm kidding.
I tried to tell you.
Do we all know that? Yes, we all know that. We all know that, okay? But you're going to be fine, Giorgio, no matter what. As long as there's not poison in the supplements, I think you're going to be good.
I'll be fine, and I'll just start spending a lot of time on it. It's right across the street from where I do jiu-jitsu.
Oh, really?
On it?
Yeah.
Well, welcome to the sex cult, brother.
Yeah.
You know, if there's one thing I've learned is when you break up with your girlfriend, you join the sex cult.
Oh, yeah. No, that's true.
Yeah.
You do like kettlebell swings with 20 different movements for one rep.
Yeah,
Yes,
yeah.
Makes no sense. I don't understand any of the workouts.
And then your kettlebells are a different animal's face, and as you go up in levels, you get to use the different animals.
Yeah, you work out with the Primal Swolger
Yeah.
on Instagram.
Yeah.
God. I got a Peloton, so that's going to be my
The bike or the
cult.
treadmill?
Bike.
Okay,
Yeah.
good. 'cause-
Yeah, I have kids, so I can't be killing them with the treadmill, I guess. Even if they say, which they did, new and improved, we're good.
Is it
was
weird to think that I
horrifying.
think Jagger would break the treadmill? Like the treadmill wouldn't kill him. He'd
No.
He'd put his
He
hand
would
in and
lift
just-
it. He would lift it up and be fine, and like push it against the wall. Yeah. All right. So look, we have to get into real quick the Astroworld situation. 8 people so far. 8 people dead. 2 in critical condition. Both children, 14 and 9. 9 or 10.
I think the 9-year-old is like brain dead.
Fucking A, dude. Yeah, medically induced coma. And people are like, oh, why were there kids? Look, again, a lot of the questions that are coming up about this are people that don't even know who Travis Scott is or who he has been for a very long time, what his shows have been, riots that he incites pretty much every time. He's super metal, punk rock, rapper. I think people know him with Kylie, and he's like been introduced to a whole nother group that don't actually understand who he actually is and who he's always been. At every one of his concerts, people go, there's an ambulance, right? Because people are passing out or they are dehydrated or they're being crushed or something. What was one where he was like crowd surfing and some kid took his shoe and he told the crowd to beat them up,
Yeah.
which they did. Then he got them out to the ambulance. When people are getting trampled, he's telling them to like go even more. So I think his whole shit just kind of came to a head with this, right?
Quite the climax.
Quite the climax. And I'm not sure pretty sure where he goes from here is like, never again. What do you guys think?
Do you think McDonald's still has a deal with him?
Exactly.
Cactus
That's
Jack-
gotta go, right?
First off, he stole the alias from Mick Foley, Cactus Jack, and then told McDonald's that, the Cactus Jack meal, go get it.
Exactly.
Also worth noting, like, this is the one time the internet doesn't like weaponize cancelization.
Yeah, the one time.
He's not like, how is he not like canceled?
How are you not canceled?
There's like there's a 9-year-old in a coma, a dead 14 and 16-year-old.
They're not canceling, but they're real pissed at Kylie, right?
I think I heard more people angry about DaBaby making a weird AIDS joke than I did about Travis Scott.
About this.
Yep.
And he
It's
shot
important.
a dude.
In Walmart, never forget.
Yeah.
Yeah, the baby.
It's an
him
important
back.
distinction. They're even saying now, like, should he play Coachella? Like,
He should-
what the fuck are you talking
He should
about?
be in jail.
Yeah, because here's the other thing. So people are like, oh, who do we blame? There's just like, I don't know who could have, right? The security guard or the ticketing company or whatever. There's one person at a concert that can stop it or start it. And that is the main performer, right? And so people are like, oh, we just don't stop the concert. And then they showed many clips of people like Adele, Billie Eilish, like huge performers that are like 311, right? That are like stopping the concert because they see something that's going on. They're stopping everything. They're telling everyone to stop, and they do.
So my firsthand experience with Travis Scott and this is 2018 at Lollapalooza. We're at the Tito stage, and the year before, the stage manager is telling me that they have to have riot cops there for him and have warned him that if he does anything, he's going immediately to jail.
Yes.
This year,
I remember that.
Little Pump is the headliner at this stage, and they cut his music 4 or 5 times to pull people out of the crowd to get them out. And he's so angry that they cut his music, he runs downstairs, kicks a toilet off a toilet thing, smashes trash cans everywhere, because we're like at a stadium, so like it's all the green rooms kind of in a circle around one big green room living room, and his 6'8" security guards are basically just like stopping the stage manager from stopping him throwing a temper tantrum because his music kept getting cut to pull the kids out. And it's like, this is what happens. This is clearly what you're supposed to do, but because it's Travis Scott's festival, it's not being ran by any of these big promo companies. They put it all together under his label, and so it's half-ass.
Why? Why would it be half-assed? I mean, you know what's going to happen. He's going to crawl up onto a thing. He's going to tell everybody to fucking rush the stage. Like, that's just something that's going to happen.
That's half of it, but I think if you like had adequate security and adequate planning, you probably could have saved most of those lives. But the thing is with festivals, you lose money the first 3 to 5 years. And I'm not talking a little bit of money. You are losing millions of dollars the first year you try to throw a festival, because all of this money goes to all these extra things that you don't think about. Like having extra gators, having carts, having center run lines, having medic tents in place.
I mean, this is Woodstock 99 type shit, okay? So it's like, at what point is it just
It's unacceptable in 2021 with the companies that put on festivals and kids have a good time and are able to go.
And look, guys, we're not talking about kids like 18, 20, we're talking about a 9-year-old. Like, this is someone that appeals to children.
Yeah.
For better or worse, right? That's his whole fucking thing. So there's going to be kids there. And again, like, it really does, unfortunately, for better or worse, falls on him or someone that did not go up to the stage and tell him what's going on. Although they do have all these weird videos of people doing that, and he's like, no, and it was on a streaming thing, which they're getting paid for. So if you want to talk about conspiracy, I think that's more than the devil thing.
I didn't hear about that because I haven't looked too much into it like as you did, but that's very plausible because if to put on one of these things and try to make money, you get a huge brand deal. Someone gives you $500,000.
So they were streaming it, and it was a lot of money. So you can't just stop it. You don't want that on the stream, essentially.
Well, then they pull the money.
Yeah. And so he said he cut his concert short. It was like 20 minutes short. It like wasn't cutting it short. And he's devastated, right? Like I get it, but he's devastated because he understands that he is the one person that could have stopped it.
Is he devastated? I don't want to like put thoughts into his brain one way or the other, but he does this all the time.
He does it all the time. I don't think he ever wants someone to die.
Yeah.
But I think he's pretty synonymous with like, again, people passing out, people getting hurt, people like going fucking hard to the point of like, breaking legs and all the things that have happened in his previous concerts. So like, did he want people to die? No. But I just don't know what I don't hear like full responsibility. And I hear people being like, what could have been done? Again, you've seen it a million times in huge concerts where people are like stopping for either someone getting groped or someone getting sick or like get this girl help. There's clips everywhere of huge stars doing that because, as you know, you're the only person that the crowd can hear, and it's the only people that the crowd will listen to at a certain point.
Well,
That's it.
There was just nothing you could do with that satanic spirit that was
pumping through the veins. And then what about the
Astroworld,
people, the PR people are saying that there was someone coming around sticking people with drugs?
Like fentanyl?
I don't know, but they're trying to, by the way, the PR team is working overtime because they're trying to make it something else other than Travis Scott telling everyone to rush the stage and people getting killed, right? So they're
I
saying,
think they were trying to say like a security guard got stabbed with a syringe that had like fentanyl in it or
yeah,
something.
and that's why they're like wasn't
One
a lot
guy.
of staff because they were all drugged.
Right. I mean, look, just lean into the Satan part.
Yeah,
go with
just
the
be
same
like, look,
thing.
it wasn't me.
And by stabbed with a needle containing fentanyl meant he had dirty drugs that he was probably using with some other guy in the audience.
Right. So, yeah, I actually don't believe that people are going around sticking kids with fentanyl. But look, again, I don't even think we should be asking questions like, is he going to play at Coachella, or, you know, should he pay for, or, you know, it's one of those things that like, he needs to pay for all the funeral expenses, which I guess Nick said he was.
So graciously offered.
So graciously, the fucking least you can do, bro. It's just, it's a crazy tragedy, and there is blame that they're just not putting in. I don't know if it's the connection to the Kardashians. I don't know what it is. But anyone else, I feel like this was a Chappelle show, they would shoot him probably. He'd be done. He'd be dead.
I mean, they literally removed DaBaby from ACL as a headliner.
Yeah.
Because he said homophobic things.
He said gay people have AIDS. And then Travis Scott is like, well, should Travis Scott still play Coachella?
Yeah. I don't know. We're still deciding. Like, what?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think we need to be done with, you know, we're done with all this other shit that's like super fun that we can't do anymore. We need to be done with Astroworld, right? We need to be done with crazy Travis Scott concerts, and it needs to be filed, you know, just along with the amusement parks that they used to have in Jersey where you could just flip on the fucking slide out into the gravel pit, right?
I'm still fine with that.
Oh, me too. That looks fun as shit, right? Like at your own risk.
Right.
But it might have to be filed in there where it's like, man, times have changed. You know, we can't fucking kill people at concerts anymore. We used to be able to.
So much fun.
Those were the good old days, man. It was like, whatever, punk rock. So.
I'm fine with canceling the entire city of Houston.
Is that where it was?
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't
Yeah.
like
It's
Houston.
right where they like.
Don't care for Houston at all.
No.
It's all right.
It's not.
It's there's not much to it. It's huge, but there's not much to it.
Yeah, like it's all right. It's not like we need it,
Nah.
right?
Nah.
Like we could for sure live without it.
Yeah, it's like a top 5 most populated city in the country, and it's still like it offers nothing. It's got nothing
Yeah.
for
Right. Like you would feel the effects of New York, Chicago, or LA being wiped off the map
it. Houston,
culturally. Houston, yeah, you wouldn't.
Oh, I don't think I would ever even know.
Right.
Right? I don't think I know anyone there. Mm-hmm. Yeah, no.
Yeah. I mean, the only use it is to me is my in-laws live there, and it's the closest place I can catch a baseball game.
It's true,
That's
huh?
pretty much it.
Is it really? Oh, Arlington.
Arlington is a little bit further and way more annoying to get to.
Is it further? I'm
Just a
so
smidge.
dumb.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Like just a smidge. Like
Okay,
not
okay.
by a lot. Yeah.
Okay. The only good thing, Craig, about Houston is Bucks Wild.
That
What's this?
sounds like a strip club.
Yeah. Oh, okay. Well, Craig, I'm with you, bud. But yeah, Bucks Wild and Gunpoint. Okay. Well, look, maybe we franchise, maybe we move it here. Okay?
There's already one here.
A Bucks Wild?
Yeah, there's
All
Bucks.
right, then shut up, guys.
Or-
There's another one here.
There's definitely franchise throughout Texas. Maybe there isn't one here. Dallas, Fort Worth, Houston. Let me just get on this website. Yes, I'm over 18.
Is it like a Coyote Ugly?
Oh, maybe.
Oh, there's one
Yeah,
in
but
Philly.
who cares about a Coyote Ugly sitch,
Right.
right?
No
We
one.
want naked. Really? They still have their clothes on, Giorgio, and they're just pouring beer on themselves.
Yeah, but like when they're naked dancing, you know there's a level of like mental instability there. Where like if you're just a girl dancing on a bar because you make $400 a night, it's like
It's more like attainable.
yeah,
Yeah,
like your dad's working as a toll booth operator and you're just trying to make it.
sure. Okay. So, yeah. So
dark-ass
Bugs.
Bon Jovi
yeah.
song is that?
Yeah, exactly. You almost went Bon Jovi right
It's
there.
the literal plot to the movie Coyote Ugly.
Oh, it did. Oh, shit.
Oh, that was it, huh? Sorry, I thought it was Flashdance. All right, so we'll switch gears, obviously, because again, there's
allegedly, they did the Drinkin' Bros show from that strip club. I guess it is a strip club before
really?
the cruise, before the Drinkin' Bros cruise.
That was in Houston. That was there. Oh no, it was a Bucks Wild,
A
maybe.
Bucks Wild,
Okay, yeah, that makes sense. That was an interesting one. Again, I wasn't there. I stayed in the hotel room because I'm like, no thanks. Just real hard to hear. Audio was just not great. And it's one of those things that is not interesting to hear. It's more of a visual situation, right? Like you don't want to hear people having fun at a strip club and not being able to see anything. Do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So it lost a little bit, I think, in the audio
And
only.
before a cruise?
Yeah. I know.
That's a lot of pregame for a cruise.
I have to say, and I love everyone in the chat. A lot of you guys went, but I will never.
Step foot
Do
on
it
a
again.
Cruise. No.
Cruises are
Cruises are
the
out.
worst.
Cruises are the worst. I think everyone will agree. What I want to do is a camp. So that's like
Camping?
like a camp. You know, like
Like
you know
summer
how
camp?
people are doing like the adult like sleepaway
Yeah,
camp
yeah, yeah.
thing, where it's like each one of us have a group and
Yeah.
Fantasy camp.
kind of. I mean, bunks and like, you know what I mean.
Cool. I'm down with that.
Jared was really into it, and it was like Drinkin' Bros camp or Camp Drinkin' Bros or whatever.
Yeah, we were supposed to do it on Tim Kennedy's land out there, right? Where we went and
Yeah, but I want it to actually be like where people have places to, like either little cabins
No, I think
or
they-
bunks and stuff.
I think they did not his personal land, but where we did the show with him at that TACP event.
Oh, yeah.
I think there's some cabins out there.
Yeah. So anyways, I'll do that, but I will never, ever, ever, ever go on another cruise in my entire life. So we will switch gears a little bit. Hilaria Baldwin. First of all, she wants fans to know that her family is doing okay amid the shooting of someone else.
Yeah. It's just like how I was really worried about Kylie Jenner after.
Yeah. I was really worried about Kylie. I'm really worried about how, I know, one more thing about Astroworld, like Drake spoke out. I was really wondering how Drake was handling all of that, right? I hope he's okay. And same with Hilaria and her family. I really, really am just, more than anything, I'm worried about how they're doing amid the shooting death of the cinematographer of their movie, right? It's the biggest worry that I have. Is Alec Baldwin okay? Is Hilaria okay? Right? Not the cinematographer's son or husband or
Right.
anything. Like, I want to know how Hilaria is coping. And she has let us know that she's okay, guys.
Yes.
She's okay. And she's also,
She's ready to move on.
In many ways.
she's ready to move on. She is just done with this, right? And I get it. So annoying.
many-
Investigations.
In many ways, they've lost more.
Yeah.
I think so.
I think
Yeah.
so.
You
Think
know?
about it. For one thing, like, yeah, like that woman died and her husband and son.
Are
her
left.
husband and son
Right.
they're grieving. But
Sure.
but there's like 8 people in the Baldwin family.
Oh, God, yeah.
So that's a lot more people affected. I think even though there
It
wasn't
was a bigger career.
yeah, yes. It's just
Also, think about that settlement
yeah.
the husband and the kid are going to get.
yeah.
Oh, yeah.
They'll
where's
be fine.
where's Alec,
Where's that coming
Where's Alec's
from?
money?
I know.
So who's to say? It's impossible to quantify these things.
No, I
So I
know.
think we'll call it a tie.
Yeah. I think samesies. Yeah, no,
Yeah.
samesies.
Yeah.
Right? Like he's in Vermont with his entire family, everything intact, right?
Well, not their souls.
Well, Rust isn't going to happen,
So much.
which we were all looking forward to Rust.
I don't know why I didn't think about this earlier, but does that mean Alec Baldwin can no longer die? And there's an Alec Baldwin Horcrux somewhere?
What?
I don't think he was making. Was it an accidental Horcrux? Split his soul in two. If anything, it's a Hilaria Horcrux.
Yeah, yeah.
It's a Harry Potter reference.
So you were working out. You were working out, or you were smoking weed? Oh, working out and then smoking weed.
He did just watch all the Harry Potters.
Oh, okay. So you're in like a
This is like
fantastical world right now.
Third
Okay.
show in a row making a egregious amount of Harry Potter references.
I was at Harry Potter World this weekend, so
Yeah.
Oh, yeah,
Kinda
yeah,
puts
yeah.
it all
It's
together.
very current for him.
Yeah.
It's very current.
but I'm not making the references.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
Yeah, the one person that was just at Harry Potter World is not actually making the references. So on top of letting us know that she's fine and that Dan's absolutely right, she just wants to move on. It's just so,
Guys,
annoying.
this was
You know
like
what I
a
mean?
week ago?
How long does an investigation take? You know, so she is now kind of, again, wanting to move on. She's posting fun little pedophile bait on her Instagram. Do we have a picture? Were we able to find, like,
We do.
now listen,
we got it.
Do we want to post it?
is the face?
Yeah, face
Yeah.
is blurred.
Face is blurred out, but look,
As a little
Now-
child.
yeah, I want to drive her into the ground. I always have, and I will.
Yeah.
At some point, she will be done. I don't know when it's going to be, but she will be done.
You're doing the Lord's work.
Yes, thank you. So anyways, we do have the picture of this. But anyway, she, again, is just moving on. She posted, I guess she took it down.
Here it is.
And then, so here it is. Calendar Guys, the toddler edition. Her son in his underwear,
White underwear.
white underwear that with an outline. Look, I'm sorry. You know, but when you have, how many followers does she have? Millions, right?
940,000.
Oh, loser. So,
Yeah.
yeah. So she has a lot of followers.
Yeah.
She's not private. And she's posting this picture. Again, it was taken down. And we had talked about this before. Like, she doesn't ever consult anyone before she posts anything. It's always like she posts something and then her phone just blows up.
Right.
She has to take it down, and then her PR people have to work overtime scrubbing it. Like, it was very hard for Bob to find
It took a minute.
this picture.
Yeah.
Which,
No, go ahead. Sorry.
no, that's it.
Okay.
What?
So how old do you think this kid is?
I think he's 3.
He's 3. Okay. That's still like fairly okay. I think I brought this up on the show before where like I had neighbors whose like 9 and 10-year-old children they would let run around the neighborhood in their underwear like every day
No.
at like 2 p.m.
Yeah, that's not okay.
Yeah.
Right?
It was fun. Well, it was like the little kids were there too. So it'd be like the 2 and 3-year-olds. They'd be in diapers and that's whatever. That's little tiny little
Oh,
kids.
for sure.
And-
If you're in a diaper, like, you should be able to just wear the diaper. I think.
Right. But then they would have like the older kids. They'll be running around in their underwear, climbing on cars, running through other people's front yards and shit like that. And this is when I worked from home and like at my home office, like bay window looks out onto the street and I'm just like, God fucking damn it. Like I was almost rooting for a van at some point. Just
Yeah.
like I wanted to rent a van and park it on the corner just to prevent them from letting their children outside like that.
Yeah.
Just to give them the thought that there was a predator on the street and that they maybe shouldn't be doing this.
Yeah. With like binoculars just through like a little circular window in the van.
Yeah, put like a creepy mannequin in the driver's
Yep.
seat.
Yep. No, 100%. And I just think like with everything going on, again, if this was a post that like my friend did, funny. If you are in the midst of like an investigation like this, first of all, and a public figure in any way, like I hate even posting my kids in general, let alone like if I had that many followers, I'm going to post and like talk about it being and sexualizing the kid.
Right.
So, once again, she cannot fucking get it together. She cannot not post.
Yes.
She has to post everything.
Well,
And we hate her. Yep.
yes, there's an even better post she's posted, I think, recently.
Okay, please.
Tra-
That's right. Tell me.
Tragedy has struck the Baldwin household as well. So they know pain too.
We can't find our cat, Emilio. If anyone sees him, please help him get home. We are all so upset. He's microchipped, but no collar. The local police know.
Classic.
So if you find him, please contact. And this was
7 days ago.
7 days ago. This is like
Classic
in the
misdirection.
midst.
Yes.
What?
Classic misdirection.
Classic misdirection. I saw this actual article. Yeah. They're struggling too because their cat is missing. Oh, and then boom, they found him, by the way.
Yeah. Everything's coming up Baldwin.
I know. Oh, look. We're fine. We found him. Thank you to all those who helped.
If the police
You had a
helped-
group of people helping you?
Seriously. The local police department.
When my laptop got stolen from the car recently, I went to the police station. I'm embarrassed about it now. But I went there, the guy was eating a pizza and he told me, that's not. He's like, that's not a thing. And I was like, what? I was like, well, like, I'll tell you like where I was, what time it was. Like, this was just last night. He's like, nah, So, and look, God bless them, right? Like, we're defunding, like, all of these things. Like, I get. And they were like, it was kind of like a deep dish, like, stick.
Yeah.
And he did not stop, right?
Sounds like a Pizza Hut party box type of situation.
Yes,
Yeah.
it definitely was something like this. He did not stop for 1 second. And it was almost like a fuck you to me, and I took it, right? Like,
Yeah.
I was like, all right, man, like, I
What the fuck
get
are you
it.
going to do?
What the fuck are they going to do, right? I don't know. I thought maybe like there's a camera outside where I was,
That shit's
and
gone.
you know, if they can check pawn shops. I mean, I don't know.
You got insurance, right?
For what?
Just anything in your car.
No, it wasn't. No, look. Yeah, I do. But like, it wasn't that. It was like these fucking files on there that I needed, right? So it was just like I needed the fucking laptop. And I just needed to try, right? Like, you can't just be like, fuck it.
Nah.
Like, I looked in all the trash cans. I like looked in the ravines.
No, you got to file that online. You then file a claim with your insurance company. You always overestimate. So
I
they
don't
actually
need.
give you a fair
I don't
price.
need
Not
a
the money
new
game.
one. I don't need a new one. I needed the old one.
Now, you see, Jesse, if you would have like said a racial slur or like done something like that, they probably could have found him.
Right.
If he was like, didn't pay his gas bill and then stole your laptop,
Sure.
the cops would have been like very up to help you.
Sure.
But
But no, they weren't. They weren't. And again, like, I was embarrassed. So the fact that Hilaria like called the police about her cat, right?
It's a fireman job.
Fireman job, it's a fucking nobody job. At this point, it's a nobody job. You have a microchip, call the fucking shelters, and have your friends look. I mean, again, as embarrassed as I was to talk to the police, this one guy who reminded me that I should just get the fuck out, which I did. And I was like, I got it, sir. Sorry, just had to, you know. And he was like, yeah, bye. But so as she's just, I mean, the delusional, just, you are calling the cops about your cat. So anyway, I just hate her so much.
We got some breaking news.
Please.
So I guess the Daily Mail and a few other news outlets kind of just took a photo of a rando, thinking it was Aaron Rodgers, and used it for their kind of main profile photo for the story. And Shailene Woodley then took the picture and roasted this poor man who was just going out and getting coffee.
Roasted him?
Roasted him on her Instagram. She's like, literally, y'all need this. Calm the fuck down. This is straight up hilarious. News outlets still grasping at straws to disparage Aaron, finding random fucking men on the street of LA and saying it's him. I know Aaron's body very well. First off, his feet, and no offense to this rando dude, are a lot bigger. And then she continues to do things like this. Like, also, for those of us who know Aaron beyond the worlds of obsessed sport and shitty media, it's no secret he has the hairiest hands on the fucking planet. This oblivious homie clearly does not. So she just continues to do this thing. Poor dude just trying to get his coffee.
Oh, no, there's another part, too. She's just, like, emasculating the fuck out of him. Also, cute car, dude, but Aaron would never drive this.
It's not this guy's fault,
Right.
dude.
What?
Like, what the fuck? God, you know what the other thing is, guys? We were just talking about this before, too. Can the wives stay the fuck out of it? I don't think it ever helps. When has it ever helped for your wife to fucking pipe up and post something to defend you? Has it ever gone well?
To be fair, these attacks on Aaron Rodgers' concepts of medicine are attacks on her concepts of medicine.
Sure.
I think she took him hand in hand into this world of like hippie fantasy.
100%.
Right.
And we all know that. So what is...
Like, I'm surprised he was even taking ivermectin.
Yeah, I know, right?
That sounds far too much like something made in a lab for him to put in his body.
Yeah, isn't he doing all natural shit?
Yeah.
Or he's just like not trusting doctors, right? Like there's two different things.
Right. Well, it's A and B.
Yeah.
For the most part.
A little bit of A, a little bit of B.
Right.
But where is Ross? Ross is in the hospital. Welcome. Ross in the hospital. He's fine.
Where you been?
But
Where you been?
Thank
He
you for
lived.
the $20, though.
He lived, motherfuckers. He's fine. You unfortunately need to listen to me for at least one more day, but you're fine.
Unfortunately.
He's fine. He's living. He's good. He'll be back with a rant for all of you guys, please. I know you miss him. I miss him too, but he's fine. Going to see him after this. You know, it's day by day. But what?
Except, first of all, this is the show you have all been asking for, the J Fire exclusive.
Yeah, so here you go. Now you get it, and you're like, what the fuck? Where's Ross? Well, you know. But I do think we work better as a team.
You are a great team, guys.
Thanks.
In your co-parenting relationship.
Thank you. Co-parenting, please. Please, we're co-workers more than we're co-parents. And he would even say the same. But yeah, so I don't think ever, and it goes with Hilaria as well, like I don't think it ever helps to have your wife pipe up. Ever. It's like your husband stepped in shit. Quietly be by his side at home if you want. Whatever. But it doesn't ever work out well because we just don't communicate in the same way. And it doesn't help to have someone else stirring shit for you.
Right.
Ever.
No, and it's even worse. At least these women are also famous, right? Shailene Woodley and Hilaria Baldwin.
Shailene Woodley more than Hilaria, because Hilaria is the only reason she's famous, right?
Alex.
Is because of piping up like this.
Right. So the better example for me that I always go back to, and we talked about this the other day, is Pat Mahomes' wife. Like the wives who are absolutely anonymous, but they'll get on Twitter.
Yes.
And just roast the fuck out of everyone, being like, dude, Mahomes, what are you thinking with that ball? And then she'll be like, thinking he makes more money than you piece of shit.
You know what's a really good one, actually? You know what the best one is Giselle.
Yeah.
Because she'll just be like...
Can't throw and catch the ball.
She's actually very good at this, by the way.
Yeah.
She stays very silent, and then she'll just fucking slam someone and go back into like...
Yeah.
But she's
the
incredibly
lingerie
famous.
closet, right?
Yeah, but she's hyper famous.
She's incredibly more famous than Tom, some would argue.
I think so.
She makes more money.
But that's what's kind of amazing about her is that she is very famous and still is just like, I'm not going to get involved
Ride or
until
die.
somebody fucking says something that I can't not address, right? And so, and she's badass too. Like she's just like, he's the fucking shit. And if anyone's going to say anything, I'll let you say your shit until it's like too much. And then I'll say just one zinger. So she's very good at it. But for the most part, I don't think it ever helps. Even this, you're right that like Shailene is kind of getting, you know, in the mix. But because everyone's blaming her for it. Again, I think they kind of should be blaming her. But blaming her for what, right? Like he's also a grown man and he's made his decisions and he wants to leave the fucking team anyways. He's trying every single thing he can.
This year is really every year, but especially this year, it's all about Aaron Rodgers.
It's all about Aaron Rodgers. And he's one of those people that like, he really wants to do something else and he just can't.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? Like he really wants to be someone else.
He does. It almost does feel like he feels cheap and burdened by what he thinks is the cheapness of his talent or something like that. You know what I mean?
Like it doesn't matter. Like why do I have to show up to practice?
But at the same time, he's also like, arrogant about how talented he is, but then he like hates that that's what he's talented. It's just
He's having a real internal struggle, right? With himself.
It's fucking hilarious.
Yeah, it really is. Like, he just wants to be in Hawaii playing guitar, right?
Yeah.
And he can't because he has to fucking get back to work. And he just like hates it. It's like, what is it? Is it Office Space or The Office when he's coming back from Jamaica?
Yeah, The Office.
And he's just like got the steel drum and you know what I mean? Like, he wants so bad to just live that life.
Yeah.
But he's still got to go to work and he hates it. And I get that, right? But anyways, that was a real bitchy comment from her all the way around.
So mean to the guy.
She's really struggling herself now. And that's what I don't get, that people are so unaware of how it comes off.
Yeah.
The Hilaria thing, that, like, how can people be so unaware? It's insane.
Yeah.
I mean, I hang on every word I fucking post. Do you know what I mean? I have nothing. I have no one listening or, watching. But I'm just like, is that bad? Is that going to be weird? How are people going to take that, right?
Yeah. It's also just, I just still can't go back to it's still just funny to me that Shailene's entire argument was, the media is pathetic, and by the way, I would never fuck this guy.
Right?
Look at this loser. I would never fuck this loser.
It's so fucked up.
It went very quickly back to her.
Oh, yes.
To be like,
yes. I know his body really well.
Yeah. Look at, I wouldn't fuck this frumpy turd driving a girl's car.
Yeah, exactly. Nice car, bitch.
Yeah.
He has really hairy hands and big feet. You're a loser. What is that, a chai latte? I would never. Okay, dude. All right, we're going to get to some sponsors. I have one more Instagram personality stepping in shit. And then, we'll just talk some shit, We'll just talk some shit, guys. First and foremost, we have GhostBed.com/drinking bros. What are they doing right now? I think they're doing a Veterans Day sale. Yes, this week only is Veterans Day special. So if you don't know GhostBed, it's the premier bed in a box. That's how everyone's getting their beds now. So I don't know what you're doing if you're going into a mattress store. It's just not the way that it's happening anymore. Just get it delivered. All of GhostBed's mattresses are cooling and they're pillows, so it's very comfortable. They have adjustable bases, pillows, sheets, everything you need to be comfy, cozy. So let's see what they're doing for Veterans Day. So right now, GhostBed is offering a flash sale of 40% off the bundles. Guys, we know that, right? So that's mattress and adjustable base. Put in code DRINKINGBROS at ghostbed.com/drinkingbros. And then this week, GhostBed is offering a special deal. Instead of 30% off, they're going to do 33% off. That's 33% off everything in the store with coupon code DRINKINGBROS33. Ghostbed.com/drinkingbros and then put in DRINKINGBROS33. So pretty much anyone who's listening to this show and Thursday's show will be able to take advantage of that deal. It does make a difference, guys. And then do a pay-as-you-go program. You'll be comfy and cozy for like $35 a month. So, and starting, that's all you have to pay up front. So good to go. Next up, we have ShipStation. Okay, this one's very pertinent to the holidays. So the holidays are the most wonderful time of the year, but if you're running an online store, you know that they can also be the craziest time of year. You've got inventory to manage, orders to fill, growing list of stressed out customers checking in twice a day, wondering whether those last minute gifts will arrive on time. That's a huge one because there's some things that you just cannot control. With ShipStation, the hassle of shipping out holiday orders melts away, leaving you with happier customers and more freedom to run your business or enjoy some much-needed time off. So I know there's a lot of people, a lot of nooners that have their own business or they just started one during the pandemic. Goods as opposed to services is a really big one. So this is... and the post office right now, whether you're going today or the day before Christmas, it's going to be the exact same craziness. So let's just stay away from that. Let's like prepare. If you sell anything online, I don't need to tell you that shipping can be super frustrating. So changing your shipping solution can seem daunting, but with the holidays here, now it is time to think about making a change. So ShipStation works with all major carriers, international and local, including FedEx, UPS, and UPS and USPS. And you even get access to discounted rates that are usually reserved for like the larger companies that are shipping stuff out. So you actually get those discounts as well. So not only is shipping easy, you can actually save money. No wonder 90% of companies that use ShipStation for a year keep using it as long as they're in business. It's that good. So make this holiday season a little brighter with ShipStation. Use my offer code Nooners to get a 60-day free trial. Just enough time to handle the holiday rush. Just go to shipstation.com, click the microphone at the top, and enter Nooners. ShipStation, make ship happen. If you have a business and you don't have ShipStation, not really sure what you're doing. Are you going to the post office every day? That's like insane. Okay. So we have another Instagram thing. Oh, what do you have pulled up? Is that Alec?
Oh, there's just a post she made on October 12th. Told y'all I'd marry a cowboy soon, or told ya I was gonna marry a cowboy soon.
Oh,
that one's still up.
That's still up.
Yeah, I mean you can't really take it down.
And look, that was October 12th.
Yeah.
When did this shit happen?
After that.
After that, obviously, right? Do not make eye contact with Dan. He just walked in, okay? Mm-hmm. No one look at him. Mm-mm. Thank you guys.
No.
Thank you guys. Julia, not a sponsor, but Lynch Creek Farm. The Wreath Company has a promo of Nooners 21 for $5 off an order of $50 or more. All right, Lynch Creek Farm, you're getting sued, okay? So I will have the lawyer on that immediately. We're going to take that small business down, Julia. Thank you very much for that. All right, so I want to talk about the Chris Pratt thing. Do you have this post? So, again, this is one of those things. Is this the same one? Is it get someone that looks at you?
Yeah. Guys, for real, look at how she's looking at me. I mean, find you somebody that looks at you like that.
Yeah, okay, so find someone that looks at you like that. You know, we met in church. She's given me an amazing life. A gorgeous, healthy daughter. We'll go back to that. What, girls? Just girls in general? Yeah, I get you. Yeah, okay, so gorgeous, healthy daughter. She chews so loudly that sometimes I put my earbuds in to drown it out. But that's love. She helps me with everything in return periodically. I open a jar of pickles. Guys, how traditional.
Oh.
That's the trade. Her heart is pure and it belongs to be my greatest treasure right next to my Ken Griffey Jr. Upper Deck rookie card, which if you know is saying a lot. It's her birthday in about 6 weeks. So guys, do we have to do posts starting at 6 weeks from somebody's birthday?
Have we moved from birthday month to birthday quarter?
Is it just like, so we're going to be doing birthday posts for 6 weeks for this girl? And there's one last thing. What does it say at the end? After that.
So if I don't get her anything, I'll tell her to look back on this post. Love you, honey. Heart, heart.
Okay. So first of all, when I see stuff like this, I go, what did he do? Right? Why would you ever need to do this like crazy, mushy, whatever post? It is pathetic, but this this is not like a funny thing. This is more like I did something, I'm in trouble.
Yeah. Ryan Reynolds does bits.
He does bits, right?
Yeah.
And you're right, he does actually try and do that. Chris Pratt tries to be like Ryan Reynolds, and it's... Yeah, so this is what this post is we're doing kind of like people stepping in shit on on Instagram, which is like, I still don't understand this day and age how you're able to do that at that level. But so it's the healthy thing. So by the way, if every single person that read it, including me when I first read it, was like, the healthy one, the thing of talking about the daughter being healthy stuck out to me. I don't know about you guys. Because his son that he has with Anna Faris has medical issues, glasses, like has been going through, has always been. And what? He has the real thick, like bright blue glasses. I mean, come on, that's something.
You never be a special forces
I know
member.
that's not all that's wrong with him. I'm just saying he has other medical issues and he's an all around. I think he wore a little helmet.
Is
one
he
of those little
insinuating
helmets.
that Anna Faris's womb is not?
He did wear the little helmet to make the head form. Whatever. He's fine now. No.
I think he was just. I think he was just born premature. And had some stuff from that, but there's nothing like long term, according to what I just
there's
Googled
nothing
real
long
quick.
term,
Yeah.
but I think we may have even speculated on this show when they first broke up was like it was kind of that where like you could tell that he was just like not super into the son, would never post about him, stuff like that, right? And so now he's doing this 6-week to your birthday post about his healthy daughter. And I think if everybody felt that way, how did he not see it as being that, right?
Yeah, saying like I'm thankful for my healthy child is pretty innocuous, I guess, unless you have another child.
Thank you. That's all I'm saying. It's not that he doesn't. Like if I wrote about my healthy kids, fine. It's like right? I'm not shaming anyone else that does it that wears glasses, Dan, and a helmet. But it's different situation when the other person that you were just married to, right, is also in the public eye, and it's very well known that your other child is not healthy.
Right.
He's a waterhead. But look, he's fine now. It all kind of comes, it's fine.
Yeah.
The other thing is the mother-in-law. Do we see her comment on it?
Maria Shriver?
Maria. So, again, nothing good ever comes from the wife chiming in or the mother-in-law, okay? So they can just, like, stay off the Instagram. And you don't need to post about it. You don't need to get involved publicly in whatever is going on. It's some kind of fight that they're having, and Chris needs to make some weird mushy post out of nowhere for what?
Can we talk about all the people commenting on this? Like, 'cause they'll show the famous ones first.
Yeah, please.
Right?
Let's talk about it.
So we got Katherine Schwarzenegger, and then here's another Maria Shriver one that's like, this is so sweet. Now show us how you look at her. But you are right. She defended him later in a comment.
Yeah, because it's like, you're such a great dad to both Jack, right?
Yeah.
So she kind of said, you're such a great dad to Jack and baby Lily or whatever. But the first comment was, now let's see how you look at her.
Right.
Which leads me to believe that he's in some kind of doghouse for something. Do you know what I'm saying?
I mean, all the other Schwarzeneggers seem to be fine with it. Because Patrick Schwarzenegger laughing, heart emoji, heart eye emoji over and over again, blah, blah. Maria Shriver, I can't agree more, heart. And then you have like Billy Bush and Tulsi Gabbard are like commenting on it.
What are theirs? Just dumb? Like,
that was
man.
the best. Yeah, beautiful, all of it.
Beautiful.
Terry Crews. Like,
No, see, people, you're forgetting as a right-wing celebrity or social media light, you have to then go comment like fake loving things on people's family photos to keep on brand. It's really gross.
And you know what? Maybe it's because I just know I'm never going to get a post like this. And I never have, right? Not because he's dead. Because I'm just never going to, right? Like, it's just not the way we publicly talk to each other. Because it's fucking weird. Okay? It just doesn't, I I don't understand it. But again, it really does. It feels like you've done something wrong and you need to make some big, out of nowhere, gushy post about your amazing wife and your healthy child. And it doesn't seem so innocent. That's all. That's all. That's all. That's all I'm going to say.
I
still don't understand how people don't hear it in their heads. Do they not hear it? They literally just write it and they don't hear it because when you say it out loud,
right,
it hits so much different.
Yeah.
Doesn't it?
It's awk.
Than reading it.
Yeah.
It's A, gross, B, confusing, and C, like a little shady.
Yeah.
So how are you not hearing that? Maybe you're a dude.
He's a dude.
He's a dude. He's trying to like say sorry.
And kind of like a golden retriever of a guy too. So
sure. Well, something's gonna come out about him at some point. But anyways, that's all. We're just doing Instagram people stepping in shit and
saw more backlash for this than Travis Scott too, by the way.
Thank you. Thank you. We're still wondering if Travis Scott is gonna play fucking Coachella, right? So TBD, guys. Tune in. We'll let you know Thursday what they decide. And then I think on Thursday I'm going to have Tansy said he would call in to tell us some just some secrets. Maybe help us get out of some tickets or just like those things that we always wondered. You know, when you get pulled over, like what are those things real or not? What's that? Oh my gosh.
Edible arrangement has entered the studio.
They're so good.
Is that fruit?
Chocolate covered fruit.
Yes. I'm going to tell you the pineapple ones. It's supposed to be. Yeah. Yeah, it's just fruit. Sometimes they have marshmallows, which Tim did not get me. So could you guys throw this in the trash, please?
Yeah.
Thank you.
Marshmallows are for death.
Yeah. Yeah, exactly. We didn't get the death one because he lived, motherfuckers. Tim, oh my gosh, thank you so much, you guys. And the DB admins. Love you all. All is good. It's just going to take some time. So again, I'm going to try and make it interesting for you guys Thursday so maybe we can get out of some tickets or I want to know about the quota thing. I need to know if that's real.
Yeah, it's real.
It's got to be, right?
That's real.
State troopers for sure.
It's real.
Really?
Yeah.
It's real.
And then I want to know about putting the head back and looking up and putting your finger thing, like all those. So we're going to try and make that happen on Thursday for you guys. Thank you so much for tuning in. Go to iTunes, rate and review. Check out our sponsors. As you guys know, that's how we keep the lights on. And that's how Giorgio has money for all of his nonsense that he does outside the studio.
I'm just trying to live a full and validated life.
And crystal-filled life.
I will not purchase crystals.
Can we just test one of those supplements that she's giving you? I just want to make sure there's not trace amounts of, I don't know, antifreeze or,
Yeah, I'll bring in my calendar tomorrow. So if you can't hear, Dan Holloway off air wants me to die.
Yeah, if you couldn't hear that, Dan would like premium content of Giorgio almost dying. Okay, if you're cool with it, I'm cool with that. Just don't let it get to a point where you're like actually gonna die. If it's starting to make you feel like sick, let's do something about it.
I've been waking up at 7 for no reason the past couple weeks. Just been feeling pretty good. The dark circles under my eyes are decreasing. So there's something wrong. There's something wrong here.
There's definitely something wrong, and I think those are signs it always gets better before it gets worse. But anyway, all right. Love you all. See you on Thursday, and good afternoon.